curious if there's a. Does anybody? Oh, Faisal has had an internal error. Don't send. All right. Well, hopefully it doesn't corrupt everything. Yeah, I wanted to pick this the unofficial map just because it they basically the guy who does these redrew all the railroads into roads, which makes it a lot nicer.
Yeah, because it's a railroad board otherwise, right?
Yeah, and it's like, if you want to replace the railroads with anything, it doesn't line up properly just because of the way that it's drawn on this board. So it just becomes a pain to ever look into. Also, I'm contractually obligated to
like
mention.
And keep your eyes open.
Thanks for the follow, Adman B. We don't have rubble, so we don't have much to worry about for the in the rubble historical battle rules. I believe I have them on hand, so at worst, if we do create rubble, we can double check it. The towers have a couple things to them, but generally, it's only like if you're specifically in their hex and like at level 1, like in the towers themselves, essentially.
I think I'm having some trouble with the audio here.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
In what
Breaking
way?
up a lot on my end. Am I coming through clearly to you?
Yep.
Okay. I'm just having trouble catching you.
Oh, also, I was going to mention this when I joined, and my screen's been on it for a bit, but I haven't been watching. You need to conceal your guys. Because you're starting off board, so I can't see any. I shouldn't be able to see anybody.
I'm not going to bring them on concealed, so.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I might bring one or two on concealed, but I don't really care. I don't want to give you the free line of sight checks. Are we ready to go?
I am ready to go.
Okay. Well, good luck. Good game. Let's roll for wind. No wind. I have no rally activity.
Neither do I.
And then we should. I have no prep fire, so we'll go straight to movement.
Mm-hmm.
We'll go 1.
Your guy's backwards, by the way.
Of course he's backwards. He's doing reverse movement. Oh, right, that little tail is throwing me.
The good old FT-17s.
Oh my god, all my guys are backwards. What was I doing?
Don't worry. Okay. Oh, anyway, actually, this
1.
Is that? That's weird. That counter doesn't show. Oh, I know why. Okay, never mind. Yep, go.
2. Oops. 2.
Okay.
3.
Mm-hmm.
4.
Yeah.
5.
And you're there? Yeah, so I think because that's a BFP counter, I don't think they have the covered arc indicator on them, which is what would not help with knowing what direction it's pointed. If you're not familiar with the tank,
true. I'm not familiar with a lot of BFP stuff. I own it. I never get a chance to play it.
Yeah, same.
We'll go here for 1.
Yep.
2.
Mm-hmm.
3.
Yeah.
4. 5.
Okay.
Oops, that's not what I meant to do. One,
Okay.
2,
Mm-hmm.
3,
Mm-hmm.
4,
Yep.
5,
Mm-hmm.
6,
Mm-hmm.
7.
Yep.
We'll delay to 8.
Okay. Actually, thing about that, you can't delay. So just if you declare you're spending 2 to get in there, you're fine. You can't.
Okay.
Yeah, because you can't delay to end your move. You have to. You would have to turn off or stop your tank. It's a weird rule they
Okay.
put
Well
in.
then, yeah, that's a silly rule, but I'm in. Whatever.
Yep.
I will take 2 to get there.
Okay. Also, I'm just putting this guy so that I can do show info and make it easier, right?
Sorry, what?
Oh, I put a
Oh, the
counter on the
artillery.
map
Yeah.
just
Okay.
so I can.
The artillery piece. Yeah.
Yeah, I prefer it when I can just look and be like, oh, show info, cool.
Okay. We'll go. I'll work. Turn the right direction. It's so weird. Go. 1,
Okay.
2,
Mm-hmm.
3,
Yep.
4.
Mm-hmm.
Bypass the woods for 5,
Mm-hmm.
6. Move here.
1 second, I'm trying to remember if bypass is 2 for some reason.
It's just open ground, right?
Yeah, but I forget if it's doubled anyways. Without the MP cost is VBM is double. The hex is non-obstacle terrain. You should open ground.
It's non-obstacle terrain.
Yeah, so it's 2 because it's open ground.
Okay. So I'm there for 7.
Okay.
Well, you know what? Yeah, 7. There for 8.
Sounds good.
Go 1,
Okay.
2,
Mm-hmm.
3,
Yep.
4, 5,
Mm-hmm.
and upstairs for 6.
Okay.
Oh, these hexes are so stacked. All right. 1,
Mm-hmm.
2,
Okay.
Why is it doing this? This is so annoying. Okay. 3,
Okay.
4,
Mm-hmm.
5.
Yep.
Bypass the 7,
Mm-hmm.
8.
Okay.
Um, oh, 9,
Okay.
10,
Mm-hmm.
11.
Okay.
We'll stop for 1,
Mm-hmm.
and we'll unload.
Okay.
Let's see, 26 divided by 4 is what? 6.5?
Yeah.
Right. So we're there for 17.5.
Weren't you at 12? I think it's 18 and a half.
So it was 18.5? Okay. Um, hmm. We'll start up for 19.5,
Mm-hmm.
and we'll just move our covered arc back and forth to 26. How does that sound?
Sure.
So 18. I think the squad has 1 movement point left.
I always forget what I'm loading.
Well, it's 6.5. He was at 18, so he's less than 3/4, right?
Um,
So 3/4 would have been 19.5.
yes.
So he's got 1 movement point left.
Believe
And he'll
so.
go there.
Okay. Also, I'm only noticing now, and I don't know if that's a bug or not. I'd have to check the actual board, but I'm really surprised that Y9 and Z8, that wall doesn't have an opening in it, but there's a road.
Oh.
It's very weird.
That's interesting. Yeah, I don't trust these. These boards are pretty, but I don't know.
Honestly, the board it looks the exact same other than I think the hill. So I don't know. I'm curious as to know why the if that's an error or not. But like I said, I won't. I think we should just treat it as open because whatever. But if that's the case, if you want to
Is
move
it?
your guy back, then that's more than fine. Line of sights and all that. I don't want to start arguing that that should be open and then be like, well, your guy's there, so.
Well, I mean, this we can look up the map, right? But this is BFP. Which one
2
is
or
this? BFP
4
B?
or B maybe, yeah. Let me see. Yeah, B. Oh, I can see it even on my like really low res photo of the scenario card.
Your eyes are better than mine then, because I can't see jack on that little thing.
Yeah, I'd have to go through my binders and no, I think it's good for now.
B was in the rubble.
Yeah, into the rule. Man. I mean, the other way would be to like open up another VASP client and do that, but I'm a little worried that that would actually screw his stuff.
No, don't do that. I totally agree with you. Don't do that. I'm over on their website now. Let's see.
Yeah, it doesn't. Not as far as I know. Oh, parts. You know, parts. Parts. B. I gotta zoom in way big here.
Um.
It's said too because
Okay.
for how much I
So
like.
well,
Sorry, go ahead.
I said well spotted because if you look on the BFP board,
Yeah.
it is open.
Yeah, so we'll treat it as open. So if you want to move your guy back, more than fine with that, because that can change stuff. It's kind of like how the hill on the west side, like we'll never get to it, or likely never get to it, but because he adds or whoever built the map adds color to it, it looks like it's two different hills. Like one's level 1 and the other's level 2 in like F3, for example, versus F4. But if you look on the board itself, no difference. It's all level 1. It's very weird that those artistic
He's
changes were made.
yeah, he's being artistic.
Oh,
I
and
think
the dirt road goes over the paved road. How dare this guy? Technically, it's a
he's taking a
railroad.
lot of liberties. Taking a lot of liberties.
You know what? I'm gonna complain to this guy. What the hell is he doing here?
You should speak to his manager.
I will. I got the haircut for it. I'll go full Karen on him.
Oh yeah. Don't get me excited now. Let's see. What's next? One,
Okay.
2,
Mm-hmm.
3.
It's yeah, that's orchard. Right. Yep.
Yeah, I think it's orchard. I'm guessing it's orchard, right?
Yeah, it's orchard.
We'll bypass for 5,
Okay.
6.
Mm-hmm.
There for 8.
Okay.
This map's gonna get so cluttered.
Imagine if we were playing this face to face.
Ugh, that'd be rough.
Just tweezers everywhere. Oh, sorry. I need to see what's under this counter again.
One little sneeze and it's all over.
Well, they're not that light.
They get sensitive when you get groups of hundreds of them.
Just tell them everything will be fine in Stalingrad. They have nothing to worry about.
Oh, I'm gonna ship you off to the front. Get you complaining.
It's the only way you're getting hundreds of counters in one area.
Okay. We'll go. Oops. One,
Okay.
2,
Mm-hmm.
3,
Mm-hmm.
4,
Mm-hmm.
5,
Yep.
6.
Mm-hmm.
Bypass for 8,
Okay.
9,
Mm-hmm.
10, 11,
Okay.
15.
Okay.
One for stop. One to stop.
Sure.
And we'll unload.
All right.
So 24.
I think so.
24 and a half, something like that. Pi fractions rounded up, right? So it's 25.
If you're doing quarter, yeah.
Um, hmm. Well, if there's no shots, we're just gonna say we spent an extra one along the way then to get to
Okay.
26. Are you okay with that?
Sure.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Oh, Vassal. You're irritating me tonight. We'll go 1,
Mm-hmm.
2,
Mm-hmm.
3, 4,
Mm-hmm.
5, 7, 8,
Mm-hmm.
9, 10,
Mm-hmm.
19,
Okay.
and we'll unload.
Sure.
1 to stop, we'll unload. All right. 1, 2,
Mm-hmm.
3, 4, 7.
Mm-hmm.
Bypass for 9.
Mm-hmm.
We'll go there for 18,
Okay.
and we'll stop and we'll unload.
Okay.
And you should have one more movement point left. I'm just gonna go there. Oh no, he doesn't. What am I talking about? Yeah, sorry about that.
It
Math.
says used by the vehicle during that turn prior to unloading.
Yeah, basically it's just prorated, right? Like for every quarter of its movement points it's spent, that's one movement factor for the squad.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, it implies that you don't count the unloading cost for the whatever remains because it's prior to unloading.
Oh, well then he does have one more.
So disembarking personnel must expend 1 MF to be placed beneath the vehicle and are additionally considered to have already expended. Oh, okay, so that's why. So it costs you 1 to get out,
Yeah, that's fine.
but you're counting the prior as well.
Got it. Okay. We'll go 1,
Okay.
2,
Mm-hmm.
3,
Mm-hmm.
4, 5,
Mm-hmm.
6.
Yeah.
Bypass 8.
Mm-hmm.
19.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll stop and unload.
Okay.
Well, I have about 1,000 squads to. All right. Hmm. One,
Mm-hmm.
2,
Okay.
3,
Mm-hmm.
4, 5.
Mm-hmm.
These are all individually concealed for some reason. It's very confusing.
Oh yeah, yeah. When you conceal one and then you move one out of the stack and whatnot, it doesn't actually. Sometimes if you move a concealment to the top of the stack, delete all the other concealments and whatever, you can get it to reveal all of them. Other times it individually tracks concealment,
It's
which
very confusing.
it's a blessing and a curse. Sometimes you don't want the accidental reveal, you know.
Well, I just keep telling myself that Vassal's free.
Yeah, exactly.
1,
Mm-hmm.
2,
Mm-hmm.
3, 4, 5,
Uh,
6.
that's 5 to get there, right?
Should be 6 to get here, right?
Uh, into GD8. That's
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
oh, okay.
Am I wrong?
Well,
I don't mind being wrong.
I'm not sure if you spent one off board.
I did spend 1 off board.
Oh, okay. Because when you were counting, it was offset, so it kind of sounded like you counted 3 at into EE9, and I was like, oh. I mean, not that you could get
Oh, I
anywhere, I
see.
think else, but yeah.
Yeah, no, I see what you're saying. Hmm.
Man, I'm gonna love it when your artillery crashes down on your own units.
Well, yeah, we'll see about that. I have 0 faith in my artillery. 1,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4. My
Okay.
poor artillery. It's going too slow already. That's okay. We'll figure it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
That's movement.
All right. Defensive fire. What would I like to do?
Pay me back for the last time we played.
It comes later. Um, nope, nothing. Advanced fire phase.
Mm. Well, Let's see if those trucks shoot. It's +2 for moving. For concealed. With a breakdown of 11.
It should just be the IFT, right? It's not because it's AAMGs. So it'd be straight IFT, but you'd be double halved, I believe. To be quarter.
Halved for
Halved,
advancing, and then
yep.
halved for concealed, right?
Yeah. At least that's how I recall it being.
Okay.
AMG.
Well, oops.
Maybe used with either within, outside the vehicle current to hit turret covered arc at no penalty. As neither turret mounted or mounted. Must be manned by CE crew in order to be used. Buttoned up AFE cannot use this AAMG at firepower. Normal range is 8 hectos.
Half tracks can form. Well, it's not a half track, but it can form a fire group like a half track. Is that with other half tracks or other trucks, or with anybody?
As if half tracks. So D was it 6.46?
6.64.
6.4. Fire group. The only vehicles, as opposed to passenger riders, that may be part of a multi-unit fire group are carriers, armored half-tracks, each of which must be CE and using its vehicular-mounted non-ordnance weapons, exception flamethrowers IFE, to qualify for that FT. Such a fire group may be composed of such carriers, half-tracks, and or infantry cavalry. A passenger may be a part of a FG composed only of other passengers, vehicular mounted non-ordnance weapons, and only if all elements of that fire group are on the same vehicle. So passenger has to be with it. Exception: crew exposed half-tracks. Half-track passengers may be part of a fire group composed of other carriers half-tracks as above, and or other personnel of the same and or another CE half-track and or infantry cavalry.
So they can just form a fire group.
Correct. In all cases, normal rules for fire groups apply. Vehicle crew is always assumed to fire its own weapon. A player may not specify his passengers to be CE in firing the armament of an otherwise BU half-track. So,
okay.
Do those guys start a button up? Because
I'll be honest with you. The counter art. I mean, are they even? Is it open topped? I don't even know.
Well, the guns
counter art.
The gun looks to be on the back. Where is chapter H?
No, it's chapter H for BFP.
Well, I have a thing that I think will have BFP stuff. Type 97. Shiki, looking for AA truck. The main armament has AA capability as signified by main armament AA on the counter, and that is literally all it has. So, I mean, it's assumed, I believe, that they're exposed until forced buttoned up.
It'd be nice if they said in here.
In where? In Vassal?
Oh, here we go. It is not open topped.
I'm looking
at the
okay.
I'm looking at the vehicle notes. It's in there. It's in the chart. It's not actually in the vehicle notes. It's in the chart.
Oh, gotcha. The number of times I checked the listing. BFP, where's Type 97? Not that one.
So if I don't say they're crew exposed, they're not crew exposed, right?
Correct. You need to have the counter on them.
Okay. And I can CE them in a friendly fire phase. I
Uh,
CE them now?
no, I think you have to. It's movement, if I remember correctly. So it'd be advance. But might as well double check on that.
Is it you have to be crew exposed to use the main armament if it's the AMG?
Yeah,
Okay.
there's some vehicles you always have to be crew exposed.
Okay. 369. Have been hacked. Oh wait, IIFT.
Any CT AFE beneath boss or not topped by a CE counter is considered BU. BU can not vulnerable.
Oh, my IIFT disappeared. This is just comedy of errors today.
Your IIFT?
Yeah, I have nothing in my little tab.
Uh-oh.
I'll just find one online. Vassal's free, remember?
I don't know why your IFT wouldn't work.
My
Might,
IIFT works. When I click the tab for IIFT, there's nothing there.
yeah, that's what I meant. Maybe that's part of the whatever bug thing that I got. Maybe there's something going on.
It's probably one at the Texas ASL, right?
Probably. I think it's also in the rulebook.
I just have my my pocket rulebook here.
Okay, here we go. Finally, God, they have buttoned up in CE, but it takes you to 533 to get CE movement. So vehicle CE counters may be placed or removed except due to combat results only during the owner's movement phase, advance phase, but may not be both placed and voluntarily removed or vice versa during that same phase.
Got it.
Such placement removal of a vehicle CE counter cannot occur in a movement phase following a proper bounding first fire by that vehicle its PRC, nor between the time it is named as a target and the time all fired against it allowed by its last MP expenditure is resolved. It also does not constitute movement for purposes of moving target fire penalties.
Good to know. I don't have an IFT here, so I'll have to trust you. So 11 halved is 5. Halved again is 2. Is 2.5? I don't know. These
2.5
squads
is the
here
limit.
will fire group against here for 2.5.
So just the squads?
Just the squad. Well, the trucks are buttoned up, so.
Oh, right. Okay, so 1.5, 3, and then that is 2.5. So 5. So 2.5. Yeah, 2.5. Up nothing because that's a brush. 8 is nothing.
Okay.
I mean, if you go to even on IFT, it's basically the same chart as 2.
Yeah, I've got my IFT up. We'll look at that and we'll see. Is there an IIFT in the rule book?
There should be one. Yeah, it's Let me see if my virtual one has it. It's not other extra rules.
Should be on one of the dividers, I'm sure.
So clicking on it points to, yeah, it's probably one of the dividers because
There it is. Okay.
the rules section is A 7.37.
Oh wow, I'm not allowed to rotate. You gotta be kidding me. Please just
You're not allowed to rotate
stop
what?
being silly. I'm not allowed to rotate the page.
Oh, are you viewing it in PDF?
Yeah. Well, this is the I think the official one, you know.
Yeah, shouldn't it, when you right click the page, it doesn't let you rotate?
It does not.
Hmm. This is more slander against the IIFT.
Well, I feel like it's really easy to slander it because it's just weird. Um,
Wow. I will not have anybody besmirch the good name of the IIFT.
you know, you're a dying breed. I don't know that a lot of people pay much attention to the IIFT anymore.
That's
I
because they
mean,
don't.
some people do, I guess, but
It's because they don't get it. They don't understand. Like, they're like, oh, I memorized the chart. Like, okay, you can memorize a different set of numbers. There's not. I think maybe it's the eyesight thing.
yeah, my eyesight is not one where I'm going to be memorizing much. All
But
right.
yeah, it's just very strange because like I find the IIFT does nice wonders. Like if you'd roll the 3, for example, on a 2.5, it's a 2 MC instead of a 1 MC, and you get K2s instead of K1s on a 2. It's minor stuff that makes half numbers and the in betweens more valuable.
Yeah, sure.
I mean,
Yeah,
you're eight.
my only real objection is I've never used it before.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I
that's
mean,
because
that's
nobody does it, right? So.
well, you have to be an iconoclast, I guess. Um, that's it. That's it. That's all my advancing fire.
Okay. No routes advances.
Advance here. This guy will advance up a level, and
Is
he
that one
gets
the?
it.
That's not a factory, yeah.
The
The DD7 building. I don't think it
no.
is. Okay. Towers.
Oh, you know what? He's not moving up a level. He's moving over. I'm sorry.
No, you can move over. You can move up a level. That's fine.
No, no, no. That's not what I wanted to do.
Oh, oh.
Yeah, that's it.
Sounds good. No CC. Turn 1 Chinese. Weather. No weather change. I have no rally phase actions.
Neither do I.
Prep fire. No prep fire. Movement phase. This guy in X8 is declaring double time. And he's going to V9, I believe that is. Any shots?
No shots.
Okay. So makes it to V9. V9 stops there.
You double timed for that?
No, because it's. Wait. Crap. I forgot. Can
But
I double? Can I
you
dash if it
said
uses
he
all of
declared
its?
double time.
No, I said dash. But
And
now I'm.
oh, you dashed. Excuse me, I misheard you. No, you're fine. You're there.
I'm just trying to remember if it uses equal or less. Okay. Phew. I thought there was something about like if it uses equal, it can't do dash, but not the case.
No,
Um,
you're fine.
they're fine there. They're fine there. I'm gonna move this guy. He's gonna normal move. I don't think anybody has line of sight on him. So normal move to W1 for 1.
You're there.
Then continues into V0 for 3.
Okay.
This unit in V10 is going to assault move to U10.
Okay.
And this unit in X9 is going to assault move to W10.
Sorry, what is that piece of ground there? Is that
Brush, yeah. Yeah, I kind of... Every time I look at this, I'm like, I don't really like brush, the way the brush looks.
Yeah, you're there. Yeah, brush is atrocious.
Cool. That is it for movement. Defensive fire.
So we will, first things first, we will roll to contact our battery.
Okay.
Okay, we have battery access. Now I immediately have to draw a chit, right?
Correct. If we look at...
My radio works.
C has the entire stuff for it. So, so contact access. Is radio contact established or maintained? Yes. Is spotting round or FFTE2 on board? No. So you do a chit draw. If you get a red, is no access. If you get black, then we start doing other stuff.
All right. Can you see this OVA module? Like, what happens if I draw a card?
I don't see it.
All right, I'm gonna draw a card. It's black.
There you go.
Oh,
yeah,
there it is. It popped.
Notified. Cool.
Okay. So now I put a spotting round down, right?
So, so you got black. Is non-NOBA FFC on board? No. So you place an artillery request. You're not correcting a SR. So you place artillery request within 18 hexes, not in a spotting round hex. So technically, anywhere you're trying to place it.
Okay.
Keep in mind where the LOS you have is very important. Or at least the LOS you're trying to have.
Yeah, you need LOS to the base level. Here we go. Artillery request. Where do I want it?
Why am I... Oh, right. I need to look at this.
Put the artillery request there.
Okay.
Now what do I do?
All right. Let me get back to my chart. I was looking at some. So, does observer have LOS to a location in the artillery request hex? Yes, there's no orchard, there's no nothing. If there are enemy units in or adjacent to the artillery request hex, are all of them unknown to the observer? This is a yes, because everybody's concealed. So, you do an extra chit draw. Just keep in mind that chit draw you put back into the pile. So it's not a. So when you click on it, you know how it adds it to the left.
Oh,
so
you click and put it back.
Correct.
Okay. And you do that if it's unknown.
Correct. If everybody is unknown, then you have to do an extra draw. Just sort of like, think of it as you're trying to convince whoever the gunners are that, like, no, there's actually people here. Like, I'm not fooling around.
Got it. I like that. Okay. All right, we'll draw again.
Black.
Or black
Cool.
again.
So you
now
have
I put that back.
Yes. That way, like, you're not draining like your real pile, because otherwise, like, if you did extra chit draws even like twice and you got both black instead of like 4 rounds of artillery you could get. You're only getting like one because the next ones are, depending on your nationality, would be guaranteed reds. Um,
Right.
so,
That makes sense.
is AR in a pre-registered hex of its battery, and you wish to place FFE? It's not a pre-registered hex. Um, so you place a spotting round in the artillery round hex and make an accuracy die roll.
Is that 2 dice?
It is one, I believe. Accuracy is. It is in OBA. It is 1.3. So if you are British, German, US OBA, and shorefire control parties, a final accuracy die of 2 or less is results in being accurate. All other nationalities must make a final accuracy dice roll of 1 or less.
Okay, and what's the DRM for that?
Accuracy
Plus one
die
if it
roll
was
made for a corrected
12.
SR that is pre-designated to be converted to an FFE receives a +1. So basically, if you're trying to correct a spotting round, you get.
Okay, so we're
You
not
get
doing that.
Correct.
So we're not accurate.
You're not accurate. So then you make a die roll, 2 dice, and you do
Okay.
basically what you would do for a sniper.
Okay, so colored is direction.
And white distance. So
5 and
5.
4.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. So spotting round goes there. Making sense. SR in place. And I believe that is it for this fire phase.
Okay, I'll have to trust you.
Yeah, because it goes. It says SR in place. There's a little R on it, which means it is. Oh, that's for reverse slope and stuff. Yeah, usually it's like one phase is one. If you have the giant like fold out of the artillery player aid, one phase is like one portion of the entire chart.
Oh, it's one. Got it. Okay.
It's also so that like because the idea is also like there has to be time for the spotting round to hit, and then you can choose to correct it, and if you
Yeah.
don't, then you still need rounds to fly in the air and all that. So.
Yeah, I'm in. And we can. Sorry. You can button up. You can crew expose. Can I crew expose? Or is it just during movement?
It was movement phase and advanced phase. So if like
Right.
you
Right. Okay.
you didn't declare it, but honestly, like if you want to put your guys as CE, put your guys as CE. I mean, we were talking about it, and if you forgot about it, then whatever.
Yeah, I did.
It's like I'll give you that freebie, just like how
Oh, thanks.
other tidbit. If you're bypassing with a vehicle, it's per hex side cost, not it's different than infantry. Infantry you get up to 2 hex sides, but vehicles is every hex side you play is the cost.
Yeah, good tip. Good
I
tip.
figured it wouldn't change much on the first turn anyway, so I'm not gonna.
No, I probably would just would have bypassed right into B10 then, so it wouldn't have changed anything. But that's still solid. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, it. The only thing it would have changed would be like final orientation, maybe, but like with the trucks, you had enough movement anyways, and the tanks can only move so far that like being 1 hex back right now is not going to make much of a difference. And it gives me something to complain about at turn 7 when I go, wow, your tanks really did move a lot further. And my Twitch chat
That's
will be like,
true.
yeah, we totally agree with our rising ASL super
Who is
spy.
this? Who is this asshole?
Yeah, we watch for
Give
the
me an
host,
extra hex.
yeah, we watch for the host, not for the opponents he plays.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair. No one wants to watch me play.
I mean, technically,
Oh,
if they're here.
I can never find any counters in this stupid game. Here we
Do you
go.
use the counter search?
Why would I do that? Don't be
Uh,
silly.
uh, I mean, you could also right click on a vehicle, and I
It doesn't
believe.
have it. For tanks it does, because you can change your TCA, but I couldn't find it for the trucks. But I could be just wrong.
Weird. I wonder if that might be a BFP. No, that's not a BFP thing. That's weird.
I don't know if it's just not an official counter or something. I
Mm,
don't know.
you're gonna
Let's
have
see.
to do stuff like this to all of them. So.
Well, there's no covered arc. The covered arc is it's an AA. There's the covered arc. It's an anti-aircraft machine gun. There's no covered arc.
Yeah, I'm actually trying to. Let me see if I have any that are just CE. I feel like I might have one somewhere. Into the roll.
I
Does that have any?
suppose I could put a blank one down, right?
You start doing blank ones and it's weird. My chat's gonna start
In any
complaining.
case,
We'll start complaining.
well, we don't want your chat to complain. That would
That's
be
the
that would
power
be
of like
terrible.
making people feel guilty. Oh yeah, no, they'll complain. You don't want to do that.
If you know,
It's like I've never lost 6 games in a row because at the fifth one I just go, yo, dude, you're making me look bad. There's an offline chat. I'm just like, yo, you got me some slack.
okay, so this hex here will shoot into this hex here.
Okay.
So it's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Okay. Have so
What
five and a
happened?
half.
Five
Five
and
and
a
a half up
half.
one.
So it's the 5, right? Okay.
There's a 5. Yeah, 5 column up one. 10. No.
Okay. No effect. Well, this one will go to the same place. That's 9.
4.5 up one. Yep.
4.5. 4.5, and 4.5 is on there. Okay.
Correct. 5 on 4.5.
So
One
it's
MC.
8.
And pinned.
Not concealed. I can live with that. Well, in that case, this one here, because that road is open, yes.
Yeah.
So we'll do a 6 up 1 into there.
3
Here.
up 2. Because you're in motion with them.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry.
So motion, so 3, and then the stopped vehicle in Z8 and brush.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, no effect. Go here for 3 up 2.
I believe so. You might have to string it because it might just be +1. No, that'll be +2.
Yeah, sit in the orchard.
Yeah.
All right. Oof.
Well, it wasn't the vehicle.
That's it.
Okay. Advanced fire phase. I could do a whole 2 firepower. No. I just noticed something. I can't believe it took this long. Put a sniper down.
Oh my god.
And none of us rolled any numbers, I think, to trigger anything. But you know, you gotta try to look professional here.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
No, that's
It's a
true.
real Mickey Mouse operation you got here.
I know.
I blame the guest. I blame the guest. What is my sand 3?
You would have started off board, so I'm just gonna put him there. Like, I don't really know what other options I'd pick. Maybe here. You're saying it's 3.
Yeah.
Bye. Also, I'm gonna put that in the other stuff. ELR 3, sand 3. My sand is 3, and ELR 2. There. Should be fixed. And I think, yeah, I don't think either of us. You rolled a 4 on your shot, so I don't think
Yeah.
there's been any other low numbers. No.
Nope. Nope.
Yeah, so do I want to try a dumb shot? And probably not. So, advanced fire is done. No routes. Advances. V9 is going to go to V10.
Okay.
U10 is going to go to V9. W7 is going to advance to V7. Oh, I should have thought about that. Whatever. The group in T7 is going to go up a level.
Okay.
Ground level U4 is going to move to T3.
Got it.
The unit in V0 is going to go into U1. And I think that might be it. Yeah, that's it. No CC. Turn 2, Japanese. Oh, do I have...
All right.
I don't believe I have concealment cane either, so.
Let's roll for wind. No wind.
Man, you're consistent.
All right. Prep fire. Now we go back to this spawning round, right? Oh, I'm sorry, rally.
Yeah.
I have no rally activity.
Me neither.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I want to say artillery is always the first thing you do. Radio contact performed by observer at the start of any friendly prep fire, defensive fire. So you have to roll for contact again.
I get a -1, right? Because I already have contact.
I believe so. Yeah, for currently having radio contact. Is it a radio or a phone?
So I have. It's a radio. I have lost radio contact.
Okay. You're I don't think it's gonna come up necessarily right now, but it's a 70 millimeter.
70 millimeter HE, yeah.
Okay, so you have a total. Is that mortar? OBA. It doesn't say mortar, so I'm gonna assume it's mortar. So just FYI, you get a -2 total. It doesn't change it
-2
here.
total.
Yeah, because it's -1
Okay.
for if you have contact, and there's a -1 for maintenance of 70 or 80 millimeter battalion mortar. It doesn't say battalion mortar, but honestly, like, I don't think you're just going to see too many 70 millimeter artillery pieces. Like, I have some, but you don't really see them too often.
So, what happens to my spotting round? Nothing?
So your spotting round stays, I believe. Is radio contact established or maintained? No. Is spotting round or FFE2 on board? Yes. Is this absence of contact voluntary? No. Is this spotting round? It says spotting round, it stays. So it just stays where it is, and we wait until the next time you can use it.
Which would be my next defensive fire phase.
Correct.
Okay.
That also, I haven't looked, but that doesn't count as concealment loss. FYI.
Well, you haven't shown me anybody that can see up there anyway, so.
No, I mean it's reasonable to expect that I could see up there, but if you look in charts and it's concealment case C, it says if it engages in any other action, exception using a radio field phone. It's like the one, well, I shouldn't say the one thing, but it's one of those very few things that doesn't cause you concealment loss. Like support weapon and gun repair does not cause concealment loss.
Interesting. Okay.
Patsy doesn't take a concealment loss, which I always forget. Oh, not caused by a vehicle entering its location. Okay.
So that's not my prep fire. What kind of movement?
Okay. Yeah, you're into real dangerous territory here.
That's just. Well, I mean, there will be blood, as they say.
That is correct.
There will be blood.
Lumberyard is. Where's Lumberyard?
Lumberyard is just a house. It's just a wooden building for everything but route.
Yeah, so it's still 2.
There might be a couple other differences. Yeah. Might be a couple other differences, but it's basically what it is.
I'm actually surprised, like, the terrain chart doesn't actually show Lumberyard. It's kind of funny.
I don't think it comes up much.
No, this is. I find. And I could be wrong, but I find that BFP is actually one of the few, like, third-party or just content producers in general that use lumberyards. The Poland in Flames also has, if I remember correctly, they use maps that also have a bunch of lumberyards in them. I don't believe it's this map either. I'm gonna assume that guy is not moved yet.
No one's moved yet.
Okay.
All right, we'll go here for 2.
That is very interesting. I will take a shot.
Do it.
This stack shoots there. It is a 5 down 3. 5 on 5. I don't care about casualty, but it is a 1 MC.
1 MC.
Alright. That
Pass.
also is a 2 residual. I do not have rate of fire. And sand. Damn it.
Um, 3.
over here. First line squad fires adjacent. It'll be a 6 down 1. Man, these rolls. That is an 8 on 6, which is a pin test check.
Oh,
I'll take it.
Pins are worse than breaks for the Japanese.
A little bit. That was 6, so 2.
Yeah. Okay. Alright.
Man, you're gonna be so mad when you think that that's a fake out hex and there's actually a hidden gun there. The double fake out.
I don't think I'll be the double fake out.
Yeah, because you can have an emplaced gun, right? But you can also exchange for fake for dummy counters at the larger size. So you could technically put a fake gun and then put a real gun with it.
Okay, that sounds fun. I think that's one too many fake outs for my brain to process correctly. One too many zigs.
Hey, look, sometimes it's like the Mighty Ducks. You just gotta out deke the goalie. You flip the puck on the hockey stick. You do the whirly bird
Oh,
around
is
the
that a
goal.
hockey reference? Are we
Yeah,
talking about
Mighty-
sports all of a sudden?
That is correct. Go Ducks.
Yay, sports. Yay, sports ball.
By the way, Chad, I hate your local sports team. City name sports team, I hate.
I just hope that everyone has fun.
I just want them to excel at what they do.
Yeah. That's all I want. I want them to have fun.
That's fair. It's fair and valid.
I think so. I do not know what to do with these mobile machine gun nests.
You want to sacrifice them. You want to, in fact, you want to drive them up to wherever my demolition charges are, so I can toss them, and then they cause burning wrecks, and then the orchards catch fire, and then everything generates smoke.
You have no demolition charges.
Damn, you caught on.
uh,
It's okay. I'll do street fighting instead.
Street fighting works.
Under a CVP limit? I think so, yeah. Yeah.
33.
Yeah, if you weren't under a CVP limit, that's where I would be like, okay, well, I'll just take a vehicle and drive up to any of your concealed guys. Because if
Yeah,
they're...
that's the idea.
Yeah.
But the CVP limit makes that tricky.
Yeah. Truck would be 4 points each. I mean, you could lose 8 of them, and you've only got 5, so technically you're fine.
Yeah, I don't know that it's necessarily going to stop me from doing anything stupid.
I find that the CVP limit is just one of those things that's like it eggs you on. You're like, all right, I'm done in 3 turns. I gotta do something.
It just keeps everything moving.
Yeah. Speaking of,
All right. I'll go 1-2.
Okay.
3.
I will. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. I'll shoot with this guy. He's shooting over the wall. There's no lumberyard doesn't block it, as far as I understand it. So it'll be a 3 Down 1. Man, garbage. I gotta return my dice. That will be nothing. I told someone I should recompile. They need to recompile the dice bot and random.org.
Oh,
They got
but
mad
they
at
like
me.
look at atmospheric whatever,
Yeah.
atmospheric noise.
Which I don't know if I believe, because if you click fast enough, I find you can get uh, doubles, not like 2 4s or whatever, but 2 results that are the same sometimes. Maybe I'm super confirmation biased, but like I've seen like double crits because like you just double click
We're
IFT and yeah.
gonna go 1-2.
Okay, these guys, um, that would be. Yeah, just W10 is going to shoot. So it's not assault movement, but 1 brush. So 3 flat. Nice. 4 on 3, 1 MC.
Okay.
I will take a stripe
Stripes them.
and 1 resid.
Uh, 3.
Yeah, I'll shoot at him again. This time with V10. So it's going to be another 3 flat. 7 on 3. Tash check. Damn.
No, it doesn't pin. That's
No.
fine.
3 half. No, actually, you know what? I don't think those need residual because hindrance.
Oh, you might be right.
Yeah, because if it wasn't for brush, I think it'd be 1. But anyways.
Okay. This truck will spend 1 to, or sorry, this truck will spend 1 to starch.
Okay.
And go here for 1. Or 2. Let's call it. Hmm.
No, it should be 2.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think how I want to do this.
Where is Rod? Road is there.
2. Go there for 25.
I will shoot. So it'll be 3 doubled to 6 down to 3.
The adjacent,
Yeah, because he's adjacent.
the adjacent squad is firing. Okay, you got it.
Yeah. So W10 is going to shoot as subsequent. It's 3 firepower. I don't believe there's any modifiers. It'll be vehicle to kill number. So no, and I will leave 1 residual.
And he'll spend 1 to stop.
Okay.
This one is going to turn his covered arc for 1.
How many hex size did you turn?
Well, I did 5. I went around the world. I went around the other way because I hit counterclockwise instead of clockwise.
Okay.
2.
Right, he wasn't mentioned yet.
Oof. Oh my lord. 25? No, 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 no. 3,
Okay.
4,
Okay.
5,
Mm-hmm.
6.
Yep.
We'll just call it 25, and
Okay.
then we'll stop.
Sure.
Too many trucks. This one. One,
Okay.
2,
Mm-hmm.
3,
Okay.
4,
Mm-hmm.
5. He'll stay in motion.
Okay.
Too many trucks. This guy is gonna go 1,
Okay.
2,
Mm-hmm.
3,
Okay.
7,
All right.
and 1 to stop.
Okay. I think. Let me see here. I want to see if I can do it. Hmm. Broken and pinned. From melee. Took one in the AFE. Ayata. If it fails, it's pinned. Trying to remember if they stay in the hex, if they go back to their original location. I think they have to stay in the hex. Why do I always forget this? Excuse me. Oh, okay. I think I know what the difference is that I'm looking up. Okay, I think you're good.
Okay.
Because it would be something else. Bypass. Because if I remember correctly,
Gonna...
street fighting, you have to have vehicles or no vehicles. You have to have buildings on both sides.
Oh, maybe.
Because if it's not, then I'll attack. But if it is, and that's the one thing that's
Well,
tripping me up right now.
let's double check.
A11.8.
Or are you thinking
Street
of
fighting.
narrow roads?
Any vehicle in a road hex and adjacent to a building hex on both sides of that road is especially vulnerable. Yeah. Okay. So never mind.
Okay.
DM order, guys.
This guy's here for 1,
Okay.
2,
Mm-hmm.
3,
Okay.
4.
Okay.
We go 1,
Mm-hmm.
2,
Mm-hmm.
3,
Mm-hmm.
4.
Okay.
1,
Mm-hmm.
2,
Mm-hmm.
3.
Mm-hmm.
Just gonna go 1, 2, 3.
Mm-hmm.
We'll go 4, 5.
Okay.
1, 2,
Mm-hmm.
3,
Okay.
4. No,
Mm-hmm.
no, that's 4, 4.
Okay.
I need a deluxe board. This is getting ridiculous. This guy, I'll go 1,
Mm-hmm.
2,
Okay.
3,
Mm-hmm.
4.
Okay.
Stop for 5.
Sounds good.
I'll go 1,
Okay.
2,
Mm-hmm.
3,
Okay.
4.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness. He is going to go 1,
Mm-hmm.
6,
Okay.
7,
Hmm.
and stop.
Okay.
1,
Mm-hmm.
2,
Okay.
3,
Mm-hmm.
4.
Okay.
Okay. 1,
Mm-hmm.
2,
Yep.
3,
Mm-hmm.
4.
Okay.
1,
Mm-hmm.
2,
Yep.
3,
Okay.
4.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. This will go 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Okay. 1,
Mm-hmm. Well, 2 because startup.
2. Yeah. 4,
Mm-hmm.
5,
Okay.
6,
Mm-hmm.
7,
Mm-hmm.
23,
Okay.
25. 1 to stop. 26.
Okay.
I can't fathom actually playing this on an actual board. I'd throw that in. Tank. 1, 2,
Mm-hmm.
3,
Yep.
4, 5,
Mm-hmm.
7. Stop.
Okay.
Hmm. The stack that's it for him. 1, 2,
Mm-hmm.
3,
Okay.
4, 5.
Mm-hmm.
1,
Mm-hmm.
2,
Okay.
3,
Mm-hmm.
4.
Okay.
1, 2.
Mm-hmm.
Or that's 1. Sorry. 2,
Mm-hmm.
3,
Okay.
4.5.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know what to do with this last one. 26. 1, 2, 3, 4.
He holds the party at the end.
He must.
He's
Look at all the
the
drinks in the back.
yeah, he manages the alcohol distribution.
Uh,
The mental
I guess
anguish
we can
of too many leaders.
too many trucks. He's gonna start up for 1, 2, 3, 25, and stop.
Okay.
All right. That feels super ridiculous. It is your defensive fire.
It is my defensive fire. Question is, what do I want to do? Oh, did it? God damn it. I wanted to take off residual. Oh, W6 to X6. It's going to be subsequent, so I think it's just a 3. Yeah, 3 flat. Nothing. Yeah, I might as well. U4 is going to reveal. It's a leader with an HMG. They are going to shoot at, I don't know, whatever this hex is, AA7. So
Can't help but notice that's an unnamed leader.
I know. I saw your name, guys, and I was like, ah, man, I brought great shame upon myself again, not having named leaders. It's range 6. There's no obstacles. It's right down the road, so Orchard doesn't affect it. So it'll be a 6 flat. Rate of fire, 7 on 6, is normal morale. Oh, actually, sorry. There's a down 1, so it is a 1 morale check, because my leader.
Oh, right, okay. F squad, top to bottom. Pins, passes.
Nothing. They will shoot again. Same result. Hell yeah.
Stripe.
I will shoot again. 8 on 6 is a pin test check. So just the unpinned guy.
He striped, and he broke. And it's... Oh, they're both pinned. Well, not the broken guy.
The top guy passes pin, so you roll again for...
He didn't have a pin check. I'll roll it again. He's passed. So
it's because on the first roll it was the
stripe
half
squad
squad
is not pinned.
Correct. Yeah, it was just the half squad that pinned the first time.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right.
Is there anything else? I think that will be it. Advanced Fireface.
Yeah, we'll have some of that.
No. You have to be nice to the Chinese.
Do I?
Yes.
Like, is that a rule?
It actually says the Chinese retreated in very good order, and with the General Chao accepted a ceasefire. There you go. So, really, I'm supposed to shoot at you a bunch, and then when I get tired, when I start to lose, I go, ceasefire, and then there you go. Save face.
All right. Is that what you're doing right now?
No. I want to get a couple more turns in because I haven't expended all my ammo yet.
Oh, fair enough.
Once I break both HMGs, that's when I'll just say, you got me, you got me.
Oh, shucks. All right. So I think these two half tracks here. Gonna shoot into here.
Okay.
So he's half to 3, double to 6, and then +3. What's underneath there?
I think it's half twice because he moved. Right?
It's halved for advancing fire. What else would it be halved for?
I'm pretty sure a vehicle gets halved for having moved. Yeah.
Oh, you're right. You're right. You're right. Sorry.
Um,
Um.
so it's halved twice, so it's and then doubled, so it's 3 from X9, and it'll
It's
be
4.5.
yeah 4.5 up 1 because the brush
Yeah.
connecting X9 X10.
Yep.
I was about to call. I was gonna say, oh, you're gonna get snake eyes. So I'm really glad that didn't
Oh,
happen.
you should have. You should have.
Well, I am still superstitious after the last scenario.
That's fair. That's fair.
See, if I was a good streamer, this is like the perfect time where I'd be like, all right, chat, whoever wants to have their name as a leader, say so now.
Oh, see, that's not a bad idea. Donate to the stream. Get your name as a leader.
No, well, you start
Then you'll
free,
end up
right?
with goofy stuff.
Once I start, really raking in the bucks, that's when I start making it a paid incentive.
Okay, all right. Start off small. Give him a little taste.
Yeah, exactly. In 12 years when I'm still streaming, that's when my career is really gonna take off.
I'm looking forward to it, man. I really am.
I think
Uh,
everybody is to see if I go crazy.
so this squad and this squad here will fire group against your leader here.
Sorry, I didn't
So
see the first
it's
one. X7. Oh,
here,
okay.
here,
Yeah.
against here.
So that
So it's
is
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
6, 10,
Have
have 5. 5 up 2.
5, 5 up 2.
8 on 5. I think might be pin test check. Yes, task check on both guys. So leader, squad passes thanks to leader.
Hey.
I forget what scenario card I was looking at today. I think it was one I missed, or one from a pack I missed, and it was like a 9-2 leader. And I was like, oh man, I so long for the days of getting 9-2 leaders.
Oh.
I can't wait for the first scenario where we get a 10-3.
You have a few years to go, I think.
Actually, funny enough, oh no, wait, he would be wounded, so that'd be a 10-2. Dang.
So we'll do a 2. Have to 1 doubled to 2. 2 up 2.
Uh, yeah, looks good.
No effect.
See if I could really manipulate the dice, I'd be saying break. That's what I'd be hoping for.
See, you should try it.
Yeah, but then I'd just be saying break at every shot. It's like
Oh, that's fair.
your light machine gun break, your CMGs break.
Here, no, it's just 1.
Yeah, you're gonna try a +3? You crazy.
Well, there's not a lot going on here. All right, that's all my advancing 5.
Okay. Red phase, you got someone. Nana nana boo boo. I can
Aw.
say that and feel proud. Uh,
1.
he can't go that way, by the way, because it'd be interdiction.
Well, let's see. Closest building or woods.
This is building our
It's
woods.
not closer to a known enemy.
What's your line? Ooh, this will be kind of interesting. I mean, you can start routing, so you have to pick. This is not valid because you'd be going closer to these guys. So the next, I gotta pull up the thing. Yeah, next available one, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so it has to be DD7. But you can get to it you just have to go the long way because if you go to BB7, U4 interdicts it because it's still a straight line.
If I go down behind the tank. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, I mean, any direction is fine. It's just specifically to BB7 would be interdiction from U4 from the guys that shot him.
Okay. All right.
Because I think if you go BB6, I'm pretty sure it's covered by the orchards. If it's not, then whatever. You just go down to AA.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah. See, that leader's already paying for it.
Yeah.
What do I do with them? It's to rally. Now, if only the Japanese replaced squads. I don't think they do.
I think they do. I'll have to look it up.
Japanese fails. This location. Japanese leader is equivalent to consort for all rally and berserk. Oh, okay. For all rally and berserk. Cool. Well, I hope those guys become conscripts. Patui.
Advancing phase. Yeah. Good God.
Don't do anything. In fact, why would you want to advance on my guys? You're just putting them in danger.
I mean, you're not wrong.
I mean, mandatory hand-to-hand. Do you really want that? You know?
It's not mandatory, this scenario.
Oh, you're right. It's SSR4. Damn. But you can voluntarily
but I can declare it.
And really, that's an incentive that I would...
it's mandatory.
If I was...
So it's mandatory, I'll be honest.
You know, when I'm doing this for profit, that's when I'll be like, all right, chat, vote. There's a poll up. You know, pay me $5 and it's automatic hand to hand.
You're an animal. I love it.
You just gotta know how to market yourself. That's how it works. I just have to avoid the obvious pitfalls, like don't be secretly a racist like some popular YouTube streamers and whatever, and maybe treat people with respect and dignity.
I feel like that's just like good advice. You know?
It's a surprisingly high bar to clear. I would have to stream my face and whatever and not drink alcohol on stream and then like make French rants about Overwatch or whatever dumb game.
Okay, well, don't do that. Yes.
I mean, that's the goal.
Rants in French or rants about French people? I think I'm done advancing.
Both, but I can do it specifically because I am both.
Oh, there you go. All right.
So I got the golden ticket. No CC. Straight into turn 2. We can take off pins. Weather is not gusty, so no change. Damn. Rally phase actions. I have none.
I have some. Let's see, one for the building, so they rallied.
Yeah. I have no actions, I don't think. Is there any broken machine guns? No. Cool. Prep fire. Oh, yeah. That's, that one I think would be super simple. I'm going to shoot the HMG from U4 to the guys in the road, Z6. I think because of the height advantage, I don't get, even though they're adjacent, I don't think the tank applies. So it'll be a 6 down 1. That will be a 7 on 6, which I'm pretty sure is a normal morale. Yeah. And
Okay. Up
absolutely
to
right.
bottom.
Sniper stripe, I'll take. God, that's second 5 in a row. Hate it. Hate my snipers. Like, why can't I trigger him? Get roll a 1 direction, 2 distance, get to your concealed, radio guy, and just absolutely murder him.
I mean, that'd be cool. I'm in. Let's do that. That sounds fun.
W6 is going to fire adjacent, so it's going to be a 6 flat. 7 on 6. Rolling average.
7 on a 6 is what?
Normal morale.
Morale check?
Yeah. Alright. Getting value, getting value. I think that will be it. Movement phase. The guys in V8 are going to assault move to U8.
You got it.
Conscripts in V10 will, I guess, assault move to U10.
Okay.
The concealed guys in V9 assault move to U9. Conscripts in W10 assault move to V10.
We'll take that shot.
But with who?
Kind of spoiled for choice here.
Yeah. I'm just going to do a plus 36 firepower up 2.
Here and here and here.
Okay. So that would be, what's the... Should just be plus 2. Yeah. So it's 7, 13?
Right.
Up 2 is a 7, which is a 1 MC. Oh,
Oof.
Berserk! Berserk! 7, my heat of battle is... Do I not have a... Oh, that might be right. It might be a 0 on the heat of battle. Where is Chinese? I have a 0 heat of battle. That's crazy. 7, battle hardening. Do I have any other modifiers? No. Sweet.
+1 for inexperienced.
Oh, right. So it's 8, which is still battle hardening. Which is good, because Berserk would have sucked. And that is... so it's 12, half to 6. There was 1 hindrance. 4, I guess.
Chinese really don't have any modifiers to defeat a battle roll? That seems...
Crazy, right?
It seems incredibly unlikely.
Like, it's wild to me that, you have Russians get a +2 and Italians get +3. But I mean, end of the day, I understand it because of the special rules to your Berserk and surrender, right? Because the Japanese, like, your +4 is crazy because they don't want you creating heroes because they didn't have any really, and you want them
Right.
to go berserk because they're not going to surrender. Whereas like Italians is like they're going to surrender for sure, and the Russians, it's either they berserk or depending on the conditions they might surrender. So like
Interesting.
it's complex, but I kind of get the DRM. I'm just kind of surprised that there's no. I kind of would have expected like maybe there's a like treat as berserk if versus Japanese as Chinese or something. But
Actually, there is a Japanese versus Chinese rule. What is that? I
that
think
is
that's the hand-to-hand one, right?
it's no quarter is in effect automatically after 37. And if I have that 100% down right, I've played this game for too long.
It's actually 38. So
It's
you
38.
got a
Oh,
ways
okay.
to go.
I'm not. I'm not completely crazy yet.
So it's no quarter. All right, cool. I'm in. Oh
No,
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 wait, this
it's
is
not.
way before that. This
That is
is
correct.
in 32.
Correct.
Okay.
So
Is that all your movement?
that was that for that squad because it was assault move. Um, unless you want to shoot at them with anybody else. Uh, if
No, I'm good.
not, then that's yeah. V7 is going to dash into T6. I don't think anybody can see him into U7, so unless you want to string it or whatever. I don't like the
No,
only
you're good. You're good.
yeah, only guy I think is the higher level guy. But anyways, so that's that. T3 is going to assault move to S3. That guy's
Mhm.
gonna stay there. Um, U1 assault moves to U2. V1 assault moves to U1. This guy in X1 is going to normal move. I don't think anybody has line of sight on him. So normal move W1.
No.
Then V0 for 3. And I think that's it. Defensive fire.
All right. What do I do with my spotting round here?
Okay, so back to artillery. We go back to the chart. So you do radio contact again. You don't have
We
maintenance
have
or whatever.
radio contact.
Cool. So radio contact is established. Yes. Is spotting round or FFE on board? Correct. Go to the SR FFE column. Do you wish to cancel your spotting round?
I wish
Yes
to
or no?
cancel my spotting round.
Because and the reason why you would do this is so that if you cancel it, you can move it to a different location. The reason why you would want to keep it is if it's generally close to where you want it. In this case, I think line of sight, you wouldn't be able to do anything with it anyways. And
I should have line of sight to the blast height,
yeah,
but I
but you
don't have
wouldn't.
line of sight to the ground level.
Correct. So I think you'd be doing another extra chit draw and an accuracy die roll again. So it could stray, further away and whatever. Um, Depending on how you correct it as well, uh, you can get it where it's half of the accuracy die penalty rather than the full penalty. So it depends on how you want to play it, really.
So, do I want to cancel it or correct it?
So again, depending on distance that we're looking at or that you're looking at, is where you would want to is essentially where you're gonna make that call. Um, it also depends on like where you're trying to put it and if you have LOS. So let's assume that you don't want to cancel it. The question is, does observer have LOS to blast height? So, and I think it's 3 levels.
Yes.
Um, so you
Yeah,
say
he's got
yes.
LOS to the blast height.
Yeah, so you'd say yes. Do you wish to move slash correct the SR? If the answer is yes, the follow up question is, do you want to convert the spotting round to FFE1 after correction or just correct the spotting round? So basically, if you choose to correct, you will immediately be using your artillery. If you don't want to convert, then it just stays a spotting round.
Okay.
So after that choice is made, whether to convert and attack or just correct it, you place the AR within 18 hexes of the spotting round hex, but you can't place it in its own hex. Then you do the LOS check. If you can't see any enemy units, you do the extra chit draw. If it's red,
Okay.
you lose access, and then a bunch of other
So
stuff.
We're gonna move and convert.
Okay.
So I want to put it
1,
here.
2, 3, 4, 5. So move and convert, you're announcing that you move and convert and place AR within 18 hexes. So technically it should be an AR, but whatever. Do you have LOS to that location? So DD7 to there. Ground level? No, because Orchard?
I'm on level 1.
Yeah, but you're looking at ground level.
Yeah, I mean,
To a location in that hex. We'll just play it. Whatever. It's not the end of the world.
no,
And honest,
it's fine.
no, but you get to use it, so it's more fun if you actually get to use it. So if there are any enemy units in or adjacent to the AR hex, are all of them unknown to the observer? Need to check
No.
D here for a sec. A known enemy unit is an unconcealed enemy unit that you have LOS to. However, concealed units in non-concealment terrain and in LOS of the observer are always considered known. So, known to the observer, I don't believe so, because from here you'd definitely be blocked.
Okay. So let's draw. We draw another chit, right?
Correct.
Okay.
So
We get a black chit.
Perfect. So you've got your extra chit draw. You put that back in the pile. Why does it say place? Oh, right. I'm in the wrong spot. So you place the spotting round in the artillery round hex and make an accuracy die check.
Oh, this is the one. Okay.
So it's
Very nearly accurate.
It's not accurate, so make a direction and extent of error dice roll. The maximum extent of error equals distance of correction divided by 3. So you did 3, you did 5 hexes, fractions rounded up, so 5 divided by 3 is, 1 point whatever. So you go 2 hexes in whatever direction.
In 6, direction 6. So 2 hexes right there.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah. Sorry, I was trying to, for whatever reason, I was hung up on that. Convert to FFE1. Unless you declared that the SSC. Yeah, so you put an FFE1 in there.
Okay.
Cool. So, that is an extra thing. So you convert to FFE1, resolve, and then replace with FFE2. So we'll do FFE1, and then we do the rest. So there's a bunch of different ways for players to do their artillery. Essentially, what you're doing is you're doing an attack on all adjacent hexes, all 6, plus the one it's on. The order, as far as I'm aware, does not matter. You're just
rolling.
You have to roll every hex, and the reason I say
Okay.
every hex is because you have the potential, under certain circumstances, to create, say, shell holes, debris, or blowing up buildings, etc.
Sure.
When we do awkward artillery, let me check this. Where is FFE1? FFE resolution. A new fire mission always begins with the FFE1 side of the counter face up. After resolution, that is replaced by FFE2. So each FFE1 and FFE2 attacking the prep fire defensive fire is resolved on the IFT versus all, including friendly units, in each hex of its blast area, using a separate DR versus each hex and the FP that corresponds to the battery's caliber size. A hex devoid of units is still attacked if there is possibility of fire, rubble, shell hole creation, minefield, fortification, weapon elimination, and or FX versus hip units, or field phone security. So you get your standard TEM will apply. So for example, I believe U4, it's always attacking ground level, so U4 will get an extra +1 for being 1 level above. and I'm just trying to see what rubble creation is because I don't think it's 70 millimeters. I think it's 120 or something. Creation. Oh, it is 70 millimeters. Okay, cool. So, yeah, however you want to do it, and then I'll just put residuals on where you're choosing to attack.
Okay, let's start with the center then.
Okay.
It's a 12 up 3.
It'll be so you do the roll and then we calculate on everything because you just do one attack versus the entire hex.
For the hex.
Yeah. All right.
Alright.
So 12 is a
It's
dud. Yeah, 12 will do nothing. That sucks.
so
Then it's whatever
We got-
order you want to do. It doesn't matter.
okay. We'll just go around the clock face. U3, V3, around the
Okay.
clock face here.
Cool.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
All right. So we'll do this one. So clock 10, I don't believe it's a pintash check, but I don't think that does anything for shell hole. Where's shell hole?
I'd be surprised if it did.
Shell holes. Original KIA for concentrated HE. Attack of 150 millimeters. Okay, so no. The next one was 8 on empty. Same thing. Nothing there. V4 was a 7. The wall is a +1, so it's 8. On 12 is a result. Sadly, those guys are fake.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So that is empty. IFT is a 5 versus U5, which is not a KIA. 3 on T4 on 12 is a K, so not a KIA, unfortunately. And T3 was no results.
Yeah, okay.
Well,
Well, that's a lot of work for not a whole lot.
Well, so you convert it now to FFE2, and basically it'll be a free attack, I believe, because once you get FFE1, FFE2, I think
It automatically converts, right?
it basically it automatically converts to FFE2, and I think the only thing is you just if you want to move it or anything, you can, but otherwise it just stays where it is and immediately resolves. It's kind of like if your artillery is where you want it, you don't have to do anything. I also forget
it's fine.
I also forget if artillery generates smoke, just like as a general rule with HE. I don't think it's the case, but
I don't think so.
yeah. Okay, so that's done. Yeah, I mean, you just at least getting one set of dummies is pretty valuable.
I'm in.
Also, the other thing to keep in mind is the residual, as far as I am aware, stays the entirety of the time the FFE is up. So, and if you're already in it, the only way it affects you again is if you go to a more compromising position. So if you were in, say, if the upper level in this building, U4 was fortified, but the bottom level wasn't for whatever reason, or T3 upper level wasn't fortified, if I moved from there to the non-fortified position, I would immediately take the residual / resolution.
Got it. Okay.
So it's a great way to pin units, essentially.
Right. All right. Okay, that's done. We'll take 4
2 for wall.
4 up 2.
8 on 4. Just a miss.
No effect. We'll do 4 up 3 here.
Okay.
No effect.
Should ask for breaks.
Ask for breaks. What?
Yeah, it's your machine gun breaks.
Oh, yeah, you forgot to call it.
Yeah. I've been slacking today, that's all.
Yeah, you're really not feeling it, man.
The hell's wrong with
We'll
you?
take a we'll take a 3 up 3 here.
Okay.
No effect. Let's see.
Oh, that was a thing I needed to check. I don't think it's the case.
We'll do a 4 of 2 from here to here. No effect.
Non-OBA, okay. You're lucky.
Hmm. This guy here. Gonna turn his covered arc, not that direction. Here, 3, 4, 5, 6. He'll shoot into here. It's +6, so let's see.
Who's?
He's
Oh, okay.
shooting here.
Yeah, that would be whatever to hit. Yeah.
Let's call it an acquisition shot.
Okay, get that off my guy. How dare you?
I'm not being very nice to the Chinese. I apologize.
That's crazy. I don't know how you get away with it.
From here to here.
Okay.
Do a 6 up 2.
There you go. First support weapon break of the game. Hell yeah. We've been delaying this.
That looks like it.
Cool.
Yeah. That's my defensive fire.
Oh, also, because it's way cooler to do this, I was going to put those counters, or that overlay.
Oh, that's cute. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, it's easier than just having all the residuals and whatever down there too. Advanced fire phase. I think I have anybody I want to shoot anyways. No. So, routes, I don't think anybody needs to route.
Nope,
No.
no routes.
No routes. Advanced phase. The Squadron W6 is going to go to V6, which I believe he's not out of line of sight of everybody, but will not have the acquisition on him anymore. Those guys will stay there. These guys.
Hold on, let me string that because
I think you'll see it from. Yeah, the wall will block it no matter what.
yeah.
but you can at least leave it in that hex. So there's that as a
Oh
consolation
yeah.
prize. Both these guys, U10 and V10, will both move back one.
Hmm.
That guy's fine where he is. Concealed guys can stay there. He should be fine. No, I think that's it. No CC, and at the end of my turn, I will be claiming concealment gains, which I think should be automatic for the guys out of LOS.
Yeah, I think so.
Unit is within 16 hexes of an unbroken, not in concealment, and is out of infantry unit that is beyond 16 from all unbroken, but in LOS of at least one of them. So it's just if the DR needs to be made. Okay, so those two guys will gain concealment.
Yeah.
These guys, I don't think have any LOS to anybody else because the wall will block it. The upper level guy in DD7 won't see it because orchards. So I think they gain concealment. Oops, clone is what I want to do. I think the same applies to this guy. So he will gain concealment. And this guy, I'm pretty sure can be seen from
Actually,
here.
I think he can see him.
Oh yeah, it is a direct line. Yep, sorry. That is correct. And this guy, same deal. It can be seen by X6, but I'm pretty sure it can also be seen by at least this guy. So they're not going to gain concealment. I can't try with U4, and I think that's it. And I will actually ask, if you don't mind, if we take a break for tonight.
Oh yeah, of course.
Cool.
So we'll start up again with my turn 3.
Yeah, and I'll send you. I'll ask. What would be a good day? Does Sunday work for you at all, or what would be like the next best day for you? Like I can't do tomorrow. Friday is normal game day, and I think my regular partner, we're going to be doing a scenario.
Sunday.
Saturday or Sunday? Which would be best for you?
Sunday the 5th is fine.
Sunday, okay.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So if you got a specific time, let me know. I think there's a Formula One race, so I might only be available in the afternoon or after like 2 or 3 or whatever. But if any time after that, whatever works best for you, just let me know, and we'll continue from there.
Okay, sounds good.
Awesome. Thanks again for participating with this. It's awesome. Getting more scenarios done, and this one is looking to be a lot of fun.
This one's going to be interesting, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm. I think this one is going to be definitely more of a nail biter than the last.
Yeah, so this one's much more competitive, I think.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, cool. Thanks, man.
Yep. Take care.
All right, bye-bye.
Awesome. Yeah, this one is going to be very interesting. The advances, I'm doing a good job, I feel, with oops, that would have been bad. With staggering my movement, getting my guys out, and not doing cheap tactics like skulking, so I'm not going back in and trying to reclaim territory. I've got a strong top flank that I need to get somewhere else, which will probably end up being like dashes. If these tanks and whatever get out of the way and the line of sight is clear, I'll probably start moving some guys. Having, was it 4 squads? Or 3 squads and a leader, I need to get those guys out. I might just sacrifice the concealment anyways. Even if he sees it, I can gain it back, as soon as I'm in the back lines here. This being artillery kind of sucks because I kind of wish I could move my guys a little bit faster there, but honestly, even having some threat to street fighting will be good on this side, anyways. Um, Guns are still looking to be in effective spots, so that's pretty nice. He's really bottlenecked in this corner or in this bottom portion, and I think getting out of here with all these vehicles is going to be really tough. They're not going to be able to go through here without taking massive CC penalties, which I don't like. Maybe he'll go for it. I don't think so, but you never know. Um, yeah, and low CVP score right now. Just one squad that turned into a half squad from Z6, I believe it was. So there's going to be a lot of blood to spill. So as always, thanks for watching. Friday we'll be back with Hypnobeard. We're going to be playing the Long March, the first scenario in that pack, LM1. That will prove to be interesting, I think. And then, regardless of whether that finishes, there'll be a special stream or unscheduled stream for Sunday. So check your inboxes and my Twitter, I guess. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.